Well, hello there. My name, if you don't know me already, is Auntie Sarah, and I'm from CoffeeCraft. And today you've joined the Crafty Livestream, which is part 2 of the model building of a counterweight trebuchet. Now, if you weren't here last time, I just want to give you a little recap of everything we're doing, and then we're gonna have about 2 hours to just go on ahead and get started here. But before that, I did want to mention that this is a live stream. It is being recorded and it will be posted to the channel later. If you do not have time to watch the whole thing today, you can watch it whenever you want. If you just need a little auntie to be crafting with you, talking to you, listen to some vibey music, you can go ahead and just put me on anytime. I'll sit here, craft with you. If you'd like to join our crafty community and you like this sort of content, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to our channel, and then you're part of it. That's the whole deal. If you'd like to go even further than that, we do have a Ko-fi, which is linked in the description below. And if you do end up choosing to support us today, there should be a little pop-up at the bottom of the screen here, and I will personally thank you. But so that we can really get a good 2 hours in on this, I'm gonna go ahead and roll up my sleeves here, although they are a little rolled up. I got myself a cold cup of motivation because it's a little warm in here today. But you should get yourself whatever kind of cup of motivation you like, and then I'm gonna get started. So now, as a little bit more of a recap of what we're trying to do here, let's see. I have a little window that you may now see here. This is the ideal. We're gonna make this cool trebuchet here. Maybe, oh lord, that's too big. Make it small, thank you. Yeah, so it'll look like one of these when I'm done, hopefully. And we've been following along with their linked YouTube video, because while I did get paper instructions with this tutorial, I have found them to be somewhat confusing, and a video, you know, it's worth more than 1,000 words, right? Because it's a motion picture. So we made it to 25 minutes in the last round, and we're gonna try to make it at least to the 50-minute mark, so that we still have, you know, another 10 to 20 minutes left out of that. Hopefully, we're gonna cruise though, because now I know what I'm doing. I just have to remember what I was doing last time. By the way, oh, is that a new glass? Yes, let's move you over here so I can see it better. I am watching the chat, but of course Auntie Christine will be monitoring it in case I am looking away a little bit too long. But this is actually not new. This is a glass from my childhood. I used to collect these pink glass, I don't know, cups and other things. It's like a family, I don't know, collection situation. My grandmother used to have glass similar to this, but it was red with like bubbles in it. And I don't know, it kind of reminded me of her, so I thought I'd get it out today. Got myself some Sprite. That's my cup of motivation. But yes, let's go ahead and play this for a second and remind myself where we left off here. Because I do know I have all these little guys popped out already. And I have my, I don't know, little gear guy. So we're, looks like, oh, we have to do that twice? No, we glue them together. I already did this step. Haha, I'm ahead. Now it looks like they glue together a couple of the circles. I'm just trying to get a judgment here on what is the end goal. Do we always just glue together 2 of everything? Like, are they the square circles? Because we have 2 different styles here. We've got this guy, which has a circle as the center, and then this guy, which has a square as the center. So I'm trying to judge what's the point here. Oh, we went back a little too far. Sorry about that. So you were doing that guy. Yes. Alright, it looks like his have circles as the center, but his little ratchet star-shaped thing also has a circle at the center. So I'm going to take that as my hint to glue together a couple of the squares. Square-centered circles. And today I'm going to be using my tweezers a little bit more, just to try to keep some of this glue off of my old fingers here. See if I can learn a thing or two from the last live stream here. Just put a couple of dots of glue along the edge. As my kindergarten teacher said, Miss Bell, a dot, not a lot. It's super glue. And then we just hold it, and then while I hold this, I will watch the next step to see what we're going to use these for. Let's see. Okay. Apply the glue. Wow, he's applying a lot of glue. Oh. Oh, interesting. It does seem like it would have to be the circle with the circle center to go there, you know? Kind of like a spacer for whatever's going to be on the sides. Now, what do we put on the sides of our spacers? That's what I want to know. Oh, the big boys. Okay. So let me set this down. I'm going to set it over on this guy. And then we'll go ahead and... Oh, that's right. This is not connected. Maybe as a good little intro, we can go over what I did complete last time. So we have the base, which has the 3 axles and 6 wheels all glued into it. It seems to be holding up rather well. A bunch of these little steel balls in there. That took a minute for me to figure out how to do. And then this guy is a little bit more complicated. We've got the upper supports that have like a interesting cutout that is ready for something to go up here, and then it is on a circular base with even more little steel balls. And I think that's where I lost my patience last time and chose the end of the stream. The steel balls were kind of defeating me, but I'm back and I'm energized today, ready to go, ready to get it. So let's verify if we have... I really only have choices of these as my... I think they're all the same. I'm sorry. I only have the choice of these sticks as my axles here. So there's really not another choice, but... You know, square does fit. So maybe we're supposed to use the squares. Let's cross-verify with the instruction manual and see if we can glean any more insight as to what we gotta do here. Oh, it's totally different anyway from the video, so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and break apart the things that I just glued. Let's see if I can anyway. The glue is hopefully not super dry, so we're gonna... Oh, that's the wrong way to hold that. Get our little handy knife, try to get in between, wedge our way in. I do apologize for the pause in the music. On my end, I'm getting a little bit of buffering here, so you may just get a little bit more of Au Natural Sarah. There we go. Just break it apart. Please feel free to comment if you think that the buffering is annoying on your end and you'd rather no music or anything like that. I can adjust that, no problem. Alright, so the way the instruction manual says to do the next step is to take the square circles and surround the, I don't know, big star-shaped guy with the little square circles. So we're going to try to do that. Okay. They call this make the left and right winch. So let's flip these over so I can apply a little bit of glue to the side that has some messed up wood. Glue, glue, glue. Let's try to line up the square. Just push it down for a second here. Flip it over. Yeah, that looks pretty good. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we'll flip this over and apply some glue to this one. Again, just try to line up the squares as best I can here. With super glue, you tend to have a couple seconds to adjust if you need to. And then I just squeeze it together. And then just wait a couple seconds and things tend to cure pretty quick. So we'll let that dry. Do the next one. Okay. Oh no, this bad, this bad, this bad. Okay. Go. I do hope some of you saw the short that came out on the channel this week saying that I would like some adult supervision. Looks like I still need it. I'm sure even at this point, if I had some kid supervision, that would still be helpful. Okay. Now we just line it up. So to line it up, I'm just using some visual cues here. I don't think it needs to be perfect because these axles are smaller than the squares. So, oh, that is glue. Already glued to my finger. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We are on track. Okay. Next, what are those pieces? E11. Oh, where does E11 go? Oh, so we don't use these. We actually use a square bit. See, instructions are helpful. Let's find E. E11. Very nice. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Alright, and we are to glue E11 to itself so that it's kind of tall. And before we get too far, I'm going to just verify that this fits in the squares. Oh, yep. That's going to be rough considering how I didn't line this up that well last time. I may have to cut myself a little relief point on that one. What about you? How bad is it? Hey. Oh, baby. We may not be able to do this. We may have to pivot and attempt something else. Yeah, this fits in none of them. Does one of them fit? One. Okay, okay. One fits, so maybe we just have one. I think it would still turn. We do have some extra like scrap as well that I could cut down, add a little bit of thickness to this. Let's see how we can get away with one. So this guy goes in here. With, it seems like the what? Let's see the video. Maybe that'll help. Yes. What order do we put it on the trebuchet? Okay, so the sharp star needs to be inside the trebuchet, it looks like. How many sharp stars do we have? We have 2. Am I supposed to have 2? They told me to glue it together. Oh no, he has 1. Oh, you're working your way through a mess of yarn? It's that's always a fun thing to do. I know, it took me a while to get through this whole bin of yarn. Alright, so we put it through 1. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, we don't need to be on wheels just yet. Yes. Put this guy through. I said we're gonna put this guy through. Boy, you're not supposed to fight me like this in front of all my friends. Okay, jeez. Okay. And then we put one on the one end and we put one on the other end. Okay, and then as we turn, they all turn. So I think it'll be fine. Especially if we glue them kind of in places they are. Let's just verify that the direction of the little star bits are going the right way. It looks like they should be sharp toward the back, and let's verify that that's also true in the video. Show it to me closer, please. Yes, it is sharp towards the thing. So I have it backward. Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Well, you know, I'm not known for picking easy projects, so if everything was easy, would it be worth it? Probably. I don't know. I've never had everything go easy, so it's not in my case. Oh no! Oh, we're already gluing. Why are we gluing? We don't have glue yet. What are you stuck on? Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. False alarm. Wait, rubber gasket? What? Oh, we do have rubber gaskets. Where do we put those? They just write rubber gasket in it, and I'm trying to figure out, is it this? Where did... What? Okay. Because he just glues it to the stick. No rubber gaskets. Uh-huh. Maybe we look at the picture of the end product and we can see where the rubber gasket may be. I don't see one. It's not a great sign. Happy birthday. Yes, here's a trebuchet. We are. Yeah, I don't see any kind of rubber gasket. Like, we're working on this piece right here. So I'm just gonna not worry about it. What rubber gasket? It's probably fine. Right? Right? Lordy. Like, they don't even have the rubber gasket in the picture here. So their instructions seem unclear about how that, like, these guys may be. This is the only rubber thing they've given me. So, like, this has to be what they're talking about. And what I'm reading is, wait, right in here, in little tiny words, it says rubber gasket above my star guys here that I haven't glued yet. I'm trying to decide, do I put them somehow on? The hole is so small, there's no way. Unless it goes on the ends. But then again, like, it doesn't really, it's too big for that, so. They're not used earlier? Because the instructions here are in a different order than the instructions in the video. I don't see how these are used. So I'm not going to use them. You're not in charge of me. We're going to glue this in place. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. How could this go wrong? I am going to go ahead and give this a little bit of wiggle room. Like, it seems like they glued it so that this is kind of a snug fit here, but I want to be able to easily turn it, I think. So I can always wedge something in it later if it's too loose. But their idea was pretty clever of using something to align. Oh, everybody turns. Everybody's using this to help align the little arms of the stars. Oh, that's too far. Oh, that's too far. Push, push, push. A little. I think that's good. Alright, so I'm just going to try to glue things in the position they are by gluing them to the square center bit. We will go over on this side. Okay. And then is this thing glued in place, or is it just kind of mobile? Oh no, it's okay. So it's over on this side of things. Cool, cool, cool. Again, we're gonna give it a little bit of wiggle room just because I do not have all the pieces in here since I could not fit them. So I don't want it to get all bound up and not be able to move. There we go. And then we'll just wait. Let that dry and see what's up next. Oh, look at me, I can turn the thing. Yes. Alright. Next we're gonna break out the little snake guys, it looks like. What are those? Oh, it's E10. Okay. Is there a second E10? No. Okay. Push. And then E12. Come on. Put these out of the way. You are now extra. E8 and E9. Okay. Sweet. 9 and come on. Ooh. There we go. Pay attention to the position about the trigger and the gear. Okay. So we're gonna take our E8 and E9 little square guys, put the short one, E9, through the bottom, and then glue that in place, I believe. Then we want to make sure it's flush with the outside. I approve of this. This seems doable. Oh, I see. This is going to be the clicky mechanism of the ratchet. Ah, clever. Okay. Put it in the snake guy. Make sure the little... Oh, well, he's kind of more like bird shape now. Like he's like one of those birds that dips into the water. All right. Make sure he lines up with the spiky bits of the star. And then again, glue him so he is flushed there. Yes, yes. Okay. And then glue him in place, I believe. Well, it really doesn't make sense to glue him. What is it that he just put on there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the circle bit. So then we glue the circle. That way the bird thing can move up and down freely. Oh. I'm picking it up. Alright. Let's get that done. We can do that. First we put in Shorty, number 9. Over here. Big hands. Okay. We gotta rotate that. Yep. Okay. Put this over here. Oh, come on, man. I think we have to use our big hands. How did he just do it so easily? Maybe we go from the outside and push it all the way through? Maybe. Hey. Come on, Sarah. Uh-oh. I'm starting to think these may not be lined up so good. And now it's wedged in there. Oh, good. Good. I ain't gonna quit. Not on you, baby. Come on. I'm too strong. Here, I got better tools than that. That's not what I'm looking for. Bag. It cannot defeat me. Not today. Okay, get a good grip with my little pliers. Yes, yes. Now we can line them up and give it a good push. Yes. Come on. You know, I liked you better last time in general, project. Is it even making it to the next piece? Yes, I think they're just barely misaligned. So I am fighting previous Sarah, who did not did not consider this. I think that might be as good as we're gonna get. There we go. Very hard to not break things. It would be embarrassing. Okay. It's pretty flush. Give it a little glue. I don't think this needs glue with the precision fit that I was capable of providing. Let's see if we can do the same over here. I don't really know what the little bit's for. Just for looks, or... So far, the fact that this whole kit didn't come with pliers does not give a winning review from me, considering how much I've needed to use at least tweezers. But it's okay. We persevere. If you'd get this, I suggest getting some pliers with it, though. Come on. Aha! Beautiful. So the method I'm using is I'm applying some pretty strong force to the side, but I'm wiggling it up and down because the square that I was supposed to have aligned perfectly without having this piece out yet, it is not perfectly aligned. So, which is fine. So now all we need to do is make sure that the little bird friend here is lined up pretty good, which now I'm somewhat regretting. There we go. The alignment of this guy. But that's okay. It's close enough. We got a tolerance here. Okay. So then we align up our circle friend. Okay. Come on, circle friend. Be a friend. Don't be an enemy. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna have to have that be the thing. The whole situation. No, we're gonna need better than that. Oi. Come on, next song, you can play. Okay. So now if we turn this kind of quick. Oh, bird, stay down. It always seems to stay pretty well aligned. Every once in a while we get into this section where it's twisty bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and break that guy off, and we're gonna try to do a little better job aligning the star to be really flat so that it's not kind of off at a kiddawampus angle here. So let's get everything aligned pretty well. Get the glue. Apply some glue. And then this time I'm going to hold it down as flat as I really can. Here. And as perpendicular to this thing as I can get away with. And I can get a little sip of motivation. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if that's a little better. Yeah. It pretty much... I can squish this in a little bit further so that she can't get so out of line here. Nice! Okay. Now let's glue this in place. No freedom. Okay. Next. Yes, yes. I have placed the bird. It's perfect, perfect bird. What are they doing? I've already glued it in place. I can't do that. I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Come on. Oh, they're still cutting off more and more. They had a rough time with bird bit. Alright. Now we're on to the puzzle pieces here. Okay. Which, if I look in the instructions, because now we're smart enough to know that we need to be cross-referencing, I think that puts us back here on step B, where we did most of it before. Alright, where's A? Oh lord, I'm breaking things. Haha! Yes. Found you. Cannot get away this easy. Alright. It looks like we milled some fun little support bits to go around the outside. I think these are mostly for looks, but that's okay. And in case anyone's wondering why I'm going a little slow with these instructions, they're in-depth instructions here say install the column joint. So I mean, just do it. What's the problem? Lord. Okay. Let's see. This looks like this would go into its own fun little square. Come on, music. You can play. This is not a very tight little square, so I'm gonna have to glue these pieces like one at a time and hold it. Oh, I don't love that. Oh no, I don't. Oh yes, I do. Yes, okay. Let's see how they do it. Maybe they have some magic smarts, you know? Yes, yes, so detailed. So this is one of the top squares. We should have two of these and then a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 middle squares. Looks like they just pop everything out because we're gonna have to get it out. So we'll do that while we listen here, or while we watch. Okay, this is a second top. Looks like a mid support. And looking at it, it seems that they glue pieces together one at a time as well. So it's maybe a little time consuming. That's okay. We have time. Okay. second mid support. And then the rest of these are the little guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Oh yes, each of these rows is 2, which is good because that's perfectly how many we need. Perfect. So it seems like they make little L brackets and then try to align the L brackets around the piece and glue the L's together, which that works. I can do that. In my space. Okay. Push it real good. 1, 2. It is getting warm in here. We don't have the air conditioning on, so it's with all the lights and things. I couldn't bring myself to light up a candle today. I hope you like the ambiance of watching my ice melt instead. There's still 2 in there. Alright. So it looks like they start with the side ones. Might as well follow their lead. Let's get to it. As someone I know says, there's nothing to it but to do it. So we're gonna get a little L going on here. Cool, cool. How do we do this without gluing this to myself? I think we just gotta be okay with that. Which is fine. I think we only have to hold it here for a little second. Can we balance them gently on nothing? Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's try it and then find out how we want to do it different on the next one. My music really is taking a minute today. I'm glad you appreciate that, Kristen. I feel like it is an ambiance. But don't worry, I do have more Sprite in the can for when I do run out of my watered down Sprite over here. Okay, we're gonna gently let that one just sit and do the next. This up. No, ma'am. There we go. So I was wondering if anybody in the comments has plans for Memorial Day. It's a holiday in America if you are in here. If you are in America. Usually my friends and I, my high school friends and I, do a little meetup for a, I don't know, like a yearly get together, catch up with everybody, fun little vacation. But I know a lot of people do other things as well, like we used to do a parade when I was younger and I was in the marching band. But I'm looking forward to it. We're going to a beach house this year. So, kind of. I'll be riding my motorcycle all the way over there. I'm gonna be real I don't know. It's like a new era, right? Cooler than 12-year-old me thought I could be. That's the goal. I don't know if blowing on it helps. I'm just not that patient. Nope, nope. Still need more. More patience. I am getting a little process down, and so far, you know, knock on wood, if you had any, I'm surrounded by little pieces of wood. So far, I have not actually glued anything to myself today. So I got close on that one scenario, but no peeling of fingerprints required. This is a slightly involved project. I remember in our last stream we were talking about how this is a 10-hour possible project. So a little bit more than I estimated it may be. Perfect thing to do on stream. That's what I thought. There we go. I wonder why the poor Google Music is struggling so hard today. Okay. Oh, that'll be fun to have some family visiting. Oh well, and of course, you know, the trip to Disneyland should make it a fun trip. Oh, a beach day. It would be so nice. Ow, ooh, oh no. You see, I shouldn't have bragged. Oh, no! Alright, so today the only improvement I made was I brought some paper towels with me. I, of course, don't have a good way to wash off my fingers, but I do have a cup of condescending water. Condescending water? Condensating. It's not sitting there being mean to me. Okay, wait. See, if the music doesn't come back, I just get to sing to you, and you're welcome. People I work with know about me. If it's quiet for too long, I have to fill the silence with some humming. It's just part of being me. Oh no, it's still sticky. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So I'm just trying to prep all these pieces so it'll go pretty quick to start assembling them onto the good old Trebuchet. Oh. At this point, it's hard for me to estimate. I got it as a Christmas gift, I believe, from a friend. And when I attempted to do it myself, I realized how many little pieces there are. I was sure I broke something on it, and then I was overwhelmed immediately. So I put it back in the box, and I did not open it again until I rediscovered it again after cleaning out the craft room a little bit. So it's possible it's been sitting up there since CoffeeCraft, so 2 years, maybe? It's hard for me to tell time. Sometimes it just gets away from you, you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Piece is breaking? Oh, well, thanks for watching. Can't balance it. There we go. I think my frustration with this step in general is this doesn't seem like it's going to impact how the toy is used at all. Like, this is just for looks. I don't see why I need little support wraparound squares personally, but the completionist in me can't just let it be, so we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. All right, we got one. Let's go ahead and do the middle one for that one, and then we'll attempt putting it together, and we'll see how long that takes. This has to be easier as the pieces get bigger, right? Like, it won't be so fiddly. Come on, audio music, you can do it. Maybe I should refresh the page or something. Let's attempt that. Please hold. Okay. Wow, these are sharp. Sliver, scary. I don't have good words. Sorry. Sliver risk, high risk of slivers. Sliver, yes. Okay. Let's try a second. Gently, and then now let's do the top. Okay, line it up. Some glue. Surprise, surprise. Spread that around a little. Before I do this, we have to use our intelligence. This is not just a simple square. Now we have pieces. Oh my goodness, I think I did it right. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. This just seems like a place that you could mess up by aligning it wrong, and then you'll have two matching pieces when you want to like partnered pieces that are mirrored, not matching. So for this project, you gotta have your wits about you. There's no guessing, it seems like, you know. All right, let's start with some of these. Are we still sticky? Yes, we are. Okay, we're gonna be careful. They're probably gonna get stuck, honestly. Let's push these to the side. Give me a little bit of working room here. So, looks like these go up the sides here, and then the middle one is kind of big, and then there's one at the top. Cool. Let's attempt the small ones. Okay, one. Okay. It doesn't fully close, but I bet it will be good enough if we just get some glue in the cracks here. Hello, glue, don't run out, please. I need you. And then I'm just gonna make sure it's supported in both the top and the bottom. Hold it here for a second. Yeah. The instructions. I mean, I'm happy there are instructions. When you have something that's this complicated, I feel like you really need to invest a little bit more in the oh no, I'm glued. A little bit more in the instructions than what they currently have done. But I also understand how hard it is to write instructions, and I've never tried to write instructions in another language, so judging from the fact that this may not have been in English as the first language, I can at least add a little grace there. A little forgiveness, a little understanding, but yeah. I'm not sure how a child would figure these things out. Maybe that's just me. My opinion, but maybe if you got a real clever kid, it'd be alright. You have to have a pretty strong sense of like a vision of what it is you're trying to make, which is why I find it helpful to look at the website as well as the video, because the website shows you exactly what you're trying to make. There we go. Oh, don't get gluey. I'm already so gluey. Okay. No, I don't like this. We're gonna flip it and reverse it, as the old Gene Wilder said. Take that, flip it, reverse it. Sorry, I should be quoting movies. I wish I was left-handed, or at least ambidextrous in this moment of my life. All right, we're gonna try. Left-handed glue time. Alright, no immediate regret. Can we fit? Oi, yup, oi, yup. Hey, oh, hey, who is she? Oh no. Keep holding, righty. Yo, okay. Double hand time. I wonder what I have on me that could make the glue less sticky for me. I thought about this since the last stream, and I could not come up with a good idea of what I could maybe coat my fingers in to make super glue not stick to me. You know, considering how super glue works for so many different surfaces, I found it hard to think about how to avoid being sticky and, you know, covered in the stain from this wood. So, you know, I just embraced the fact that I'm going to be a little messy for a few minutes here. Alright. Rotate the whole thing. Okay. Let's see if we can get righty in here. Very nice, very nice. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Woo woo. Just wish I was less sticky. Gonna be all day. Oh man. Well, and it's such beautiful weather out here that I think after this I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some gardening done today. Hopefully that'll help make my yard look like someone lives here. That would be nice. I read this joke today that really made too much sense for my life, and how when you're a kid, peer pressure seems to happen everywhere, but as an adult, the real peer pressure is when your neighbor mows the lawn. Because then, like, you have to participate too, right? Like... I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting off maintaining my gardens and things this year. Just didn't find the right inspiration quite yet. And I started a new hobby, which has been taking a lot of my time. But, you know, better late than never to try to handle some of the weeds. Alright, the top bit. Okay, so on this one we're going to make sure that we get stuck to it and then realign it here with the center hole thing going on. That is also stuck to it. Okay. That's 2 for 2. Line it up. We're gonna be perfect today, or at least pretty close. Okay. So I'm gonna try to grab it where it's not sticky actively and apply some glue. Get in there, you. Rotate. Rotate. I'm gonna have to buy some glue once this kit's done. Oh no, fingers, pay attention. Alright. We have one side supported. Looks pretty good. So that's what this side looks like pre-supports. This is the supportive side. So let's just do that whole thing again. Oh, it's drizzly in California. Well, here it's pretty sunny. We are having a little bit of haze from, I think from over in Canada, where they're dealing with some fires. But honestly, I don't really notice, like I don't smell anything. I know we did get a fair warning about some air quality, so I'll just be out there until I'm ready to come back inside, I guess. You know, if I was someone who wanted to paint all these pieces, I probably would paint these pieces like black or something to make it look like they're metal, like supports on this wooden beam, like big brackets. That'd be pretty cool, I think. I am not willing to invest an additional amount of time in this possibly 10-hour situation, though. So, oh no. It's happening already. It's fine. I'm doing this for you guys. The glue fingers. They're for you. No. There we go. Again, I am using this mat in particular because number one, it's a cutting mat, but number two, the material makes it really easy. Once glue is dried, you just peel it right off. But in case any of you are concerned about my sewing choices later, every sewist is a little different in what they're willing to risk. You know, some people have sewing scissors that they don't allow to touch any other fabric, which that's me. It doesn't touch anything but fabric. But this mat I find to be really, really easy to clean up. But I also have another mat in case this does still kind of keep some of the sticky stuff. So I do have other options. Oh my goodness. What was it, a 10-foot by 10-foot tarp with weeds? Oh, 8-foot by 10-foot. That's a lot of weeds. I know, I'm a little worried about what I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm just picking one corner of the problem, and if I can fix it and still feel like I got more energy, I'll keep on going. But if not, then I can always come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. Looks like the ice has melted. So you no longer get to watch my ice melt. It took an hour. I feel like I have a little process going now. Okay, you don't have to be that way down. You stay there. There you go. Jeez, blue. I should know better than to brag. This is one of the humbling projects. There we go. Well, yesterday I went to a baseball game. That was really fun. My work had a little event where we went to a minor league baseball game. It was really interesting. The teams there only play themselves. Like, there are 4 teams at that stadium, and then they don't play any other teams besides each other. It was really nice time. There were fireworks afterward because it was, of course, the first game of the season. So we had to stay for the fireworks. It was fun. I like baseball. I'm not exactly a sporty spice person, but I do enjoy getting out and going to different events like that. I don't know. Change of pace, and what can be upset about sitting in the sunshine, drinking an easy beer, not being at work, you know? Oh, I am drinking Sprite. I don't have the air conditioning on, and I needed to close the windows so that you didn't get to hear the train go by or the people on their exciting motorcycles. With all these lights on and stuff, it gets a little toasty in here for me to have a hot cup of motivation. So today was a iced cup of motivation. There we go. where we will be once we have these all connected. Looks like the last one they do. I mean, we're getting close to being right on the, like, every 20 minutes is 2 hours, so they've sped this up so that each hour is 10 minutes. Okay. Go. And then again, we'll just make sure that I have this aligned. Oh, see, I almost did it. I think it has to go this way. Yes. Okay. Tricksy, Trixie. This one is really struggling. If it keeps going, I'll go ahead and refresh this too. Okay. The other side. So far, I am having a better time than when I was dealing with the little steel balls. I was not having a good time with those, so. I prefer this kind of fiddly to that kind of fiddly. And in this case, having somewhat longer fingernails makes it really easy to, if I can adjust, hold everything kind of just with the end of your nail. Keep some of the glue right off my fingers. Feels a little cheaty, but you know, use the what you got going for you in life. There we go. Rotate the final sides. Okay, we're still sticky. Yep. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What did I say about liking this? Because it's less... It is still fiddly. Not as bad as the other fiddly. I'm being a little dramatic. This is not as bad. It still is not as bad. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Every hobby I have. I've yet to find a single hobby I have that does not require more patience than you expect. Serious thoughts about throwing out your yarn? I've been there. At some point, you gotta figure out how to cut your losses, physically and literally, right? Or figuratively and literally. Sometimes a little test of perseverance is good for you. Builds character, you know? Or reinforces character in our case. I think we're done building at this point. We're just practicing now. There we go. We're almost there, guys! Woo! That's sticky! Have I told you guys how much I dislike feeling sticky? Quite lined up. One. Two. That is good enough in my books. Yep. I'll say I don't love the tolerance on a lot of these pieces either. Like either it's extremely tight tolerance or very little tolerance, or way too much. So like some of these fit around perfectly and some there's quite a big gap. So if you like things to be perfectly in place, this may be difficult for you to come to terms with. Oh, this one's perfect. The other one was not at all. I can show this once I'm done. Alright, so what I was talking about was, you may be able to see here, things are not perfectly lined up, they're just kind of close to being in place, like there's some gaps and stuff. Meanwhile, this one fit perfectly. Like the way they cut it for this round was very nice. That's what it's like. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are less than good. That's okay. That's just like me though, right? Most of the time I'm pretty good. Sometimes I'm less than good. Alright, next step. We're gonna break out the hexagon bits. Let's see in the instructions what those are for. I don't see them at all. Oh, they're at the end. Oh, okay. We're gonna do the end now. Excuse me. The hexagon bits are for making the counterweight box. Ooh, exciting. Alright, alright. We're gonna get all our bits out here. A5, B1, and A5. Oh man, I just got into the song and you're just gonna stop it like that? Okay, don't break. You got this, buddy. We're gonna set you over here to dry off a little. Cure. Alright. And then B6, 7, and 8. Let's see how they do it. I'm already confused by the instructions. Oh, theirs looks different from mine. Oh, awesome. Let's see what they do anyway. Oh, I see. So their spacers originally were a bunch of smaller pieces that lined up on themselves, whereas now it's like we have these that we have to build together as the spacers. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's get to the end of this, how they assemble everything. So we make the full box and enclose it and everything. Should leave the top open so we can fill it with our weights at the end. Okay. Nothing to it but to do it. So align the parts of the box and then fix them together. So let's grab one of these guys. Do, okay, this one first, B. Yes. 7, 6, 7, and then 8. Similar to this situation. Okay. Cool. What's easy? So let's start with 8 and glue them similar to how we were gluing the little L brackets, I think. So that they're kind of self-supporting here. We can use 2 hands to make sure it's really lined up well. So now I'm going to rotate it a little bit and apply some glue on this surface, just to make sure we're really in there good. Okay, let's do this 8. That's sticky already. Why is it already sticky? Oh, golly. Sorry. Going. Apply some glue on this surface. Let's go back to this side where it's a little drier, not that much drier. This goes on the top, which means this goes on the side. We got it now. This isn't too hard. Okay, now this side. Ooh, baby. Oops, baby. Something about a coupe Mercedes. Oops, sorry. Copyright! No! Alright, come on now. Use your noodle. Okay, line it up as good as you can. good, that's good. So I don't think this will be as fully enclosed as their original design. There are some gaps between these puzzle pieces, but I think it should be still closed enough to keep the general shape here. Sorry, I'm just refreshing the music again. Hopefully that will help make it a little smoother. Okay. We got this. All good. Part of crafting is getting messy. It's fine. It's part of it. This guy without knocking anybody off. I said without knocking anything off. I see. They're going to be frustrating. That seems to fit. Seems to fit in general, don't it? Come on, baby. It's starting to get to be something. That's for sure. Frustrating might be the thing I describe this as. There we go. There we go. Come on, snap into place. Haha! Alright. Now we're cooking. Glue that. This didn't go nowhere. That's for sure. Let's just verify that the holes at the end are lined up good enough so that I can, oh yeah, it's doing a thing. That's so exciting. Okay. Now we line up these guys. We take off the sliver makers. Let's just put some, well, let's see, do we want what side's out? They both have a weird line that is not visible. I think I'm going to put the line out because it's fun. And I want to, so I will. I'm just going to put some glue along all these edges. Just a very, very, very thin amount. We do not need a lot. Put the line near the bottom. Over. Oh, that's not a thin amount, Sarah. Come on. You know what you're doing. You know what you're about. See, this is I need that adult supervision again. There we go. Now we push. And I believe we have a basket. Wow, that's coming out the holes there. Cool. Basket! Very nice, very nice. Alright. Next. What do we got going on here? We got a bunch of long sticks. Let's try to see which step has long sticks in here. Probably the arm that holds everything together. Yes. Yes. Looks like we're looking at step E now. Yep. Because we got the long bits, the medium bits, and the shorter bits. Yes. Okay. Those are parts A, which I think might have fallen. Let's fix that. That is not A, that is C. That is A2. Where's A3? Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna find out if we're missing bits. Oh, actually, I think these might be them. Yes, okay. A3. Alright, A4. Well, we have C right here. C1. Come on, C1. Why you gotta be like that? Okay. This one looks like it could also be A4 here. Do we have a second one that looks like that? Or do we only have the one? Ah, it's right here. I swear I know what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, put the basket over here. Instructions over this way. Get everybody out of my way. Right, so I'm guessing C needs to go up as so. This is the throwing arm bit. We got the long A over here. And then the short A on the outside of it. Similar on this side and this side. That's a thick arm. I like it. Pretty nice, right? Let's verify how they do it. Alright, don't need to do all the whole bits. I like that. I like that. Less work for me. Now I have a wand. I don't know what to do with myself. Yes, and there. We align some rods in there so that the holes are lined up, and then we just glue them together, I think. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's get it. Let's use the shorter ones so that it's not so annoying. We may be out of the fiddly woods. I don't believe it. Alright, squish together, nice and good. Gucci Gucci. And actually, I'm going to push down at the bottom as well, so that we're nice and square. Then apply some glue. There's too many degrees of freedom. I don't like this. It's gonna be fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to throw weapons. What do we do next while that glues? So we have to do the whole length of it. That makes sense. So what I'm doing now, instead of having a big lump of glue all over everywhere, I'm applying kind of a zigzag of glue, and then I'm using a little bit of paper towel to spread it, just kind of up and down onto the different pieces of wood here. Makes it almost like a very, very thin amount of glue, which is kind of nice. It dries fast that way. And it also spreads it out so that it gets into all the cracks without using so much glue. Oh, my eyes. Oh. Finally had enough glue. Oh no. I see more little don't tell me I have to use more of these little steel balls. Fine. I will persevere. Let's get this glued up first and then we fight the fight. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing. Just apply some glue, and then give it a little swipe with the good old cloth here. This one should be a little faster since everything's already stuck good. Alright. Just for the sake of things. Oh god, everything's sticky still. It's fine. We're gonna hold it down here. My wand. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, we're all the way back. That's too far, Sarah. Go back. We did that bit, yes. Come on. Yes, we did this bit. So we've glued it together. Cool. Oh, the steel balls again. No! Alright, put 4 in and glue them in place. Alright, alright. We can do this. It's gonna be great. I'm a pro at this now. I said that I'm a pro at this now. Yes. Come on. Man. Okay. We did it. Now we just gotta glue. Alright, let that cure a little. 2 hours of yarn winding? Christine, how big was this pile? I'm gonna need to see pictures. There better be a before and after at least. Like, now I'm really curious. Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to do this on both sides, not just the one. Oh, I can just do this with my hands. I don't need tweezers. I'm just being dramatic now, don't listen to me. Okay, all the balls didn't just fall out, so I'm winning. I'm winning. This is what winning looks like. And I'm a little concerned about the glue in general, so I'm just propping everything up onto a couple of these little sticks. And 4. Easy, see? I know what I'm doing. Okay. Next. Oh, the string. All right. So we wind the string around the wide bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh Lord, like 20 times. All right, cool. No, he unwound it. Unwound it? What's happening? All right. I feel that I do not have enough string in order to do what they have done. But we will persevere and probably match what we're seeing here. They say to put about 10 rounds and then not to fasten it. So we're gonna do that instead of what we're watching here. It's hard for me to judge. It looks like when they knot it, they might use a little bit of glue to just secure it. Yeah, they glue. Okay. Okay. And then, why are we cutting the thread? Oh, cutting the excess maybe? So this part, they just go ahead and start going, but in the instructions they say to ensure that you put the ring into the string. So I'm gonna get the ring out. See if we can find it. Oh, yeah, it's that. Oh, I have 2 rings. What do I do with 2 rings? I don't know. They say to put one on, so I'm gonna put one on. Oh, we have choices here. A broken ring, a big ring, and a little ring. I'm gonna go with the little ring instead of the broken ring or the big ring. One. Oh no, we have 2 small rings. And a big ring, and then a broken ring. I'm gonna go with this one because I like it better. When in doubt, do what you want. Oh Lord. Oh yes, I remember this now. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and thread this ring before I start winding, just so I don't forget to do it. I'm gonna just pull it down nice and far here. And they don't really show where to really do this, so I'm gonna do this at about the same spot, leaving, I don't know, like 3 inches of the string out just so that I can tie it, or you know, if you prefer freedom units, it's about a Sarah 4-finger. And then we're just gonna go ahead and start winding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now mine does not look as cool as theirs, but I am trying to follow 2 sets of instructions. And I think we will need extra thread, so I don't think we can use all of the thread just for this part. And it looks like we will want the stuff to be happening on this end. So I am turning it around so that the curly bit on the end of my little stick here is facing down. I can't feel my fingers anymore, there's too much glue. It's not a great sign, but that's okay. Alright, tied a knot. And then we need our little ring. Where'd you go? There you are. The ring needs to be somewhere in the middle. Okay. And then we twist closer to the top. Let's see where they twist it. Still on the second bit. Alright. And then they say to do 10 here as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everything's so sticky! Oh no. Alright, now we're going to leave about the same amount of distance, and we need a pair of scissors, which were not included in the kit. There we go. Let's see if we can figure this out. Come on, fingers. Do the thing. Come on, fingers! Quite hard to do this once your fingers are so covered in glue that you can't really feel anything on your fingertips anymore. I'm sure the long nails are probably also not helping, but I'm not giving those up, so. Alright, so we have a setup here. Let's see, where am I? Where we have it tied up with a ring kind of floating down the center on the back of my Like, see how this is curled kind of that direction? The ring is not on the same face as the direction of the curl. So it's on the back of it here. So then I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue to this thread so that it doesn't come undone. We are committed. It's not going anywhere. And then we're just going to trim up the extra thread here. I don't like the look of it. So. 1, 2. Okay. Next. We're making good progress. We can do this. We got 1 more minute of content we have to get through. Which averages to be like 10 minutes of real life content. Oh jeez. If only I was actually enjoying actual Doritos. I love Doritos, but that's fine. Okay. Yes, we've done this. I'm ahead of the curve. This is great. Yes, we tie a knot. Yes, yes. See, even they were starting to have the sticky fingers too. It's not just me. Look, you're gonna glue this anyway. Why are you spending so much time tying a knot? For real. Get a pair of scissors, my dude. Okay. Yep. I am here. I'm here. Yes. Next, we get the little basket bit of what we're gonna chuck. Yes, I love this. I think this will be the last thing we do. So essentially, we're going to attach the little basket to the top of our chucking stick. It's gonna be great. B. B5 and B4. B4, here we go. So they just glue it, I'm guessing? Okay. We can do that. And once we glue it together, what do? Glue it to the stick. Oh. Not at the very end of it. Okay. Well, I mean, if I was building a trebuchet in real life, like a full-size one, it would be a pumpkin chunkin' kind of a trebuchet, so a chuckin' stick is required to be a pumpkin chunker. Chuckin' pumpkin. Oh lord. It's fine. I know what I'm about. And that's about chucking things with my trebuchet. Okay. Now we align it on the stick. that glue dry and see what's up. Alright, so this is where we're going to start next time, I think. Because this puts us at another 2 hours invested, and now we have a base with the wheels, just like we did last time. This hasn't changed. But our little spiky friend here has supports, fun little bits here. Real fancy, real slick. Then we also have our ratcheting tool, which is fighting me at the moment, but as we rotate things, it locks into place, and then it can't rotate back because of the little bird-shaped friend. Yes, love him. So that's that, and then we also now have the Sarah trademarked chuck and stick. This is a whole bunch of pieces put together, and then we have some thread wrapped around the end with a little ring, as well as more little steel balls, and of course the thing to balance whatever we're chucking. So I think all together we're getting close to a final product here, where we're gonna have something maybe this way, because it'll probably ratchet down to here, and then when we release somehow it'll pa-doo, pa-doo. It's gonna be great. So much fun. Oh, okay, it's not connected, Sarah. So I will go ahead and set this aside and put it safely where I put it last time. And I think the next stream we will finish this. I don't think it's a 10-hour project at this rate. I think it's a 6-hour project if you're following both the video and the instructions here. So I do appreciate everyone who joined me today. I know this is a little early or off schedule from our usual streams, but we're thinking about doing streams a little bit more frequently than what the original plan was, since I seem to actually be really enjoying creating stuff and making active time to talk to everybody. So I appreciate everybody who joined me today. I hope that I can see you again when we come live one more time on YouTube. And I think I should wrap up by saying that I am once again Auntie Sarah from CoffeeCraft. I hope that I inspired you to craft something with your own two hands today. If you think I did and you love this kind of content, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Become part of our crafty community. We love to have you here. If you are interested in supporting us any further, we do have a website at coffeecrafters.org, and we have a Ko-fi at the link below. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to get some crafting done of your own, and I look forward to seeing what we can craft together next time. All right, thanks for joining.